Hi guys, it's Ange again from the Craft Time Studio, and today I'm still on pastel colors, but this time with a whimsical look. This slab can be a Christmas slab, but you can also make it into a woodland slab if you switch the colors a bit. For this tutorial, I used the following materials: a silicone mold of a tiny rabbit, my pastel clay, mica powder and a soft brush for it, a leaf cutter, my detail needle, some liquid Sculpey, and of course my clay roller. The first thing that I did was to condition my base clay. The color that I used here was the lightest one. It's almost a mint green color, but I added more translucent clay to soften it. I rolled this out into the number 4 setting, and then I neatened out the edges, which is an optional step, but I find that if I determine the space that I'm working with, I also use and waste less clay. Next, I get my first accent slab, which I roll out into the number 6 setting. This color is a gray, blue, green combination. And I roll out another color, which is a little bit more on the blue side and less on the gray. I used my leaf puncher to punch out the shapes. And then I carefully placed them on the slab in alternating colors. If you have a Christmas tree cutter, you can also use this instead of the leaf puncher. Then, I take the entire slab and pass it through the roller into the number 3 setting, following the direction of the tree. I did this because I wanted the leaves to stick to the slab, but I also didn't want it to completely flatten out and lose its dimension. I am zooming in on my slab for a bit so that you can see the texture that I'm putting on my trees. I get a texturing tool and just make short dashes on each tree. Now comes my favorite part, which is putting the bunnies. I get my mold and dust the tiny rabbit with white mica. Then I get my white clay and I roll it out into a small enough bowl to fit the mold. Then I get my clay blade and scrape off the excess from the mold. I carefully pop the bunny out, and to make sure that the bunny sticks to the slab, I put a little bit of liquid Sculpey on the back. By the way, I did a tutorial on how I use molds. I'm putting a link here in case you're interested in checking it out. Now that all my cute bunnies are in place, I will zoom in again so that you can see the details. First, I get my translucent pink clay out. I use the tip of an old pen coated in mica to punch out my pink snow. Then, I use my clay blade to scrape the clay dots. I place the snow on the slab, making sure that I'm not leaving empty spaces. And for the final touch, I put some more details on the bunnies. I hope that you liked this weekend tutorial. If you want to share with me what you made, do check my IG out and tag me at crafttime.ph. Thanks and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye!